That's what do you want to be when you grow up? Like I've got the homework where I wrote I'm gonna be an NBA player. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know exactly what percentage of people dream of being in the NBA and then actually make it to the NBA. I don't know if that statistic is available.
There's definitely, there's only 450 jobs in the NBA.
Right.
So,
and there's a lot of people out
lottery
there
ticket
who want to
chances
be in the NBA.
Yeah.
What do you think, if you had to just distill it down?
Yeah.
Other than obviously there's talent, raw talent. We can't really talk about that much. But what do you think is the distinguishing factor that puts you actually in the NBA, that allows you to make this dream come true?
Ooh, that's such a tough question, because it could be a multitude of things. And what I mean by that is, like, you've got your guys who are head and shoulders just better than everybody else in the world. Like, they are the 1% of the 1% of the 1%. So when you're talking about your Steph Currys of the world, your LeBron James, your Kobe Bryant, your Michael Jordans, these superstars of the NBA, they are head and shoulders better than the other NBA players. But the other NBA players are literally the best in the world at what they do. So it's like the separation of somebody who is in the league and out of the league. There are so many guys who are the best in the world, but because there's only 450 jobs, they're not in the NBA.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They could be in Europe, in a G League, whatever.
Yeah, and the separation between one of those guys who's on a roster and one of the guys who's not is so thin. You know what I mean? So it could be an injury, it could be your attitude, it could be being in the right place at the right time where somebody was able to see you who, you know, like, there's so many little things that can really tip that scale on whether you get that opportunity or whether you don't. And for me, it was another one of those, like, I call them God stories, right? Yeah. So since like 6th grade, I was ranked in my age group in the country, and so I was on a team called the Houston Hoops, who were sponsored by Nike. We're traveling across the country as middle schoolers, playing against the other best of the best in different cities, right? And so you're almost treated like a pro even before you're a pro when you are at that elite level. So it wasn't like it didn't feel like a far-fetched dream to me. If I was already playing against the best of the best in my age group. So, my 8th grade AAU Nationals, I'm playing against LeBron James, who ends up becoming LeBron James. These are the guys who were in my class.